A lot of people make beats, but nobody make beats like J. Pay beats.
Million hits. Guess who produced that thing? Me and J. Pay. Fuck you talking about?
It ain't Siri. Call J. Pay.
How was he with the hat?
J. Pay. He made all this possible today.
Anything green. You gotta find a river. You gotta find a river that go one direction.
Where did you get that information?
But first, you gotta the cat, the dog. You gotta shred it and break its bones down little bitty pieces and put it in the water.
What you gonna do with it?
And let it float. And the piece that end up at the end, you take it. You put it on your neck. And you wear it forever. And you will never die.
Man, it's all about God over here, man. I love God, Jesus, Allah, Yahweh, Shai, Yahweh. What? You sure?
You don't know love?
All that means just the hidden presence.
That's crazy.
I'm crazy.
That should mean like they keep it real. But I think I done got set up with some crazy folks, man.
Man, I love God, man.
I don't care what.
You got the church.
You got the shirt,
They don't care what I got. But
I'll pull up on it, man. You know what I'm saying? But
that don't even sound
his
right.
theology might be a little
That drive,
but he love God though. He love
He don't know me a gangster, he say. He would have
Well, I've been saved from being a gangster.
Come on. This why the church broke up. We can't even do this. Oh, we can't do this. Oh, come on.
No, but we not gonna talk all that crazy shit today. All y'all love that crazy stuff we talking about. No, he gonna have to have some facts to support that shit. Oh, I don't wanna hear that shit. Cause I know y'all look, see all that. No, we're not doing that. We're gonna have some facts today. Yeah, we're gonna talk about some Gnostic. We're gonna talk about all that today. We're gonna talk about Abraxas. We're gonna talk about Jesus. Yeah, I know. So,
Game of a church.
okay.
No,
No, it's a new church.
you think this
You know what I'm saying? Church just means, you know, right there. Yeah, tell them what church means.
I know, I can tell them you, because if I said something,
Come on, gang. Come on, gang.
you have crazy.
We gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it.
Where we going?
I don't know.
Let's slow down. Let's slow down for
First question.
It's time to get in the fast lane. Good, let's go.
I'm gonna start it off.
You know what I'm saying? So,
They both saying something in the spirit. They,
well, I'm on some Sophia.
they don't care. Sophia. Sophia look like she did be out there, so you know what I'm saying. So
Why y'all play so much? Why y'all playing with God? Why y'all play so
We
much?
finna get into some serious.
Why y'all playing,
We
man?
finna get into some serious.
Why are y'all playing with God?
you in love with Sophia.
I want to do this interview to tell me about God, and y'all want to play. Come on,
Hey.
gang.
Let's get into it.
Well, let's get into it then.
What's your opinion on the Holy Trinity?
Stop. Now you start with you on that.
Yeah, they don't know. The church don't know. The church know, but they won't.
See, I help on you like that.
Listen.
Yeah, you better go on step. You got to step on the church.
You
got shot. Say.
I know what the Trinity.
The Holy Trinity
Okay.
is three people. The church told you it was Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and what's the other one? God. But they don't tell you the Holy
God.
They don't tell you the Holy Spirit is, and they don't tell you who God was. Right? Because it's power when you know the names. Right? And the first name is Abraxas. Right? And we say Abraxas because Abraxas lives outside of time. He's like the creation of everything, right? So the second name we gotta say is Sophia.
We're not finna do this.
So, come on, gang. Sophia is high energy. And the third name we gotta say is, and I don't know, they f up his name a lot, but it never had a J, so I'm gonna say Jesus.
Wait a minute.
That's the Trinity the church lying to Captain about.
It went to Abraxas.
Yeah, Abraxas.
Okay.
You think okay?
You know what you talking about?
It's like that.
Not at all.
Okay. No. You can't do that shit.
Okay.
Henry, you know who made up that Henry?
No, it came from Egyptian.
No.
It came from the first Egyptian, which was the Anunnaki.
No.
What's on you? You go from an A.
Y'all go and Abraxas. Okay, Abraxas.
Abraxas, in 365.
That is a terminology that comes from the Gnostic term.
Yeah.
Okay, it came around about the 17th century. Okay, now around about the 1st century, okay, Abraxas came around about because they didn't understand the Egyptian text, and they had in their culture, you know, European culture or the Greek culture, because that's a Greek term. That's not even a African ancient term.
This nigga got knowledge. This nigga got knowledge.
It is what it is, not in this fact.
Come on, you got
know what I'm saying? So, you know, we gonna talk about some spiritual shit. We're gonna get on some hidden stuff. But that's all you saying with Abraxas. That's all you saying with Jesus. It's only for me. Okay. Well, you didn't want to talk about it. No, what time it is?
I like crazy folk go first.
Okay. But anyway, we on the Trinity. We on the Trinity.
Crazy.
So,
Now, I'm looking at the one in the orange.
I'm on the...
Both of y'all crazy.
Okay,
Look at the one in the orange.
Okay, he said the orange.
I don't want nobody to say, oh, he condemned it. But you know, you got so many stuff on. This what confused me. You got all this stuff on. And you also, you got, what? It got to mean something.
Well, it means something, but I say, it don't say it.
It
don't do none of that. Well, I walk with the power. So it's his.
What's the power of the
Yeah, what the power?
Come on. Holy Trinity. Okay, it's well, is it from the church perspective or from the ancient Egyptian perspective? So I'm gonna talk from the ancient Egyptian.
What's it? Let me say something.
Y'all just don't.
Yeah, he don't know.
Now,
He asked out because he don't know.
Come on, let's tell you.
Okay, go ahead and tell.
Can I tell you?
When I get ready to go in
That
that
ancient, from the Africans never, they Trinity perspective, okay, from the Kemetic text or the hieroglyphics, again, when you study the we got to go to Asar, okay, then you got Aset, okay, and then you got Heru. Now the Greeks came in and conquered that part of Kemet, okay, which means just blank land, okay, and then what happened was they changed the name from Osiris. They changed the woman name from Isis, and then they changed. Come on, God, stay with me. And they changed the son name Heru to.
Come on.
Okay, this is the original Trinity. So all my out there, would y'all please help me? And y'all get in the chat room, and everybody that understand what I'm saying, put a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? Put a thumbs up. No, I'm not glad. Put an unk up. I'm sorry, put unk up. You know what I'm saying? Now UNC, okay, but unk up. Put the unk up. Now, from a church perspective, okay, you have the Father God, you have the Holy Spirit, and you have the Son Jesus Christ. Now, my question is, why say Hashem? That's the church. I'm gonna let you explain the church perspective, but I'm saying, why did they take the woman out and replace the woman with?
Because nobody was Sophia name.
Oh, so what's Sophia hide there in the whatever y'all?
The Spirit, she inside your Trinity, nigga.
Where at?
In the middle, she the Holy Spirit, nigga.
Oh, y'all went crazy. Okay, now watch this. Let me say this to you real quick, cause you know I know I'm dealing with some real stuff right here, man. One of them, this boy got so much stuff on, I don't know what he is.
I'm gonna explain that later, but I want you to explain straight.
A God-fearing gangster. Now watch this here.
Gangster, God love.
Let me say what I gotta say. Let me know what I say. I got a little for y'all. First of all, when you're dealing with the Trinity, it comes from Constantine. It comes from something that man made up. Most church, 98% believe in the Trinity. Come from Catholicism, then it got to the Protestant. And now this is the same thing that we are teaching across the pulpit for years. Nobody was able to stand up against it. I know Geno Jennings speak against it. You got some more, which is telling the truth. Now, on something. Even no, there ain't no Trinity, but you can't tell nobody that. I believe in the Trinity. I believe in one God. I believe that same God that sent Jesus into the world to set example, atonement for our sins. A lot of preachers don't even preach about the atonement because they don't even know what the atonement is. They don't even know how to be. That's a good.
What the fuck is atonement?
That you need, and he
I don't need that.
Yeah, okay, but watch this here. Through the old custom, through the old time, and you look at our forefather Moses, you look at all of them, they all get sacrifice when they sin against God. That I know you like that part. But watch this here. So when you talk about the Trinity, it's something that was made up. But if somebody hear me as a preacher right now, they'll say, oh, he teaching false doctrine. But they can't show it to you in the Bible. They'll try to say God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy. That's three gods. We only worship one God. God say, you know, no other God. I'm God all by myself. Neither will I know a God after me. So when you hear people talking about there's more than one God, they need to know how this God manifests. Matter of fact, all of us are gods. We're not the God, but we're a little God. In Psalm 10, I'm big God. Okay, you thank you. I'm the big one. And if you is the big God, I agree. Who woke yourself? I'm big God. Okay, but that's all that. Big God. But in all religion, everybody has
Big God.
taken their religion and either add to it or taken away. And so for Christians, this is what we believe. We believe that Jesus is the Redeemer. We believe that he's the ransom for mankind. We believe that he died for our sin. We believe that through him is the only way to get to the Father. But now, this guy, he's very spiritual. He in love with Sophia. It's true. And Sophia, she's a
Don't pay him do that. Don't do that up here. You're not gonna do that up here.
she's a whore.
Okay.
You're not gonna do that up here.
Okay, but I'm gonna tell you,
do that.
I'm saying she had defiled the whole nation. She had in the book of Revelation. So she's, and that's why you got so many freaks in church. As it says, freaks in the street.
I thought Sophia was a feminine.
Next question. They tweaking. They tweaking.
Sophia. Now you say he in love with Sophia. That's all they talk.
Everybody knows Sophia.
I don't know nothing about it.
But Sophia is a female energy, and really Sophia is wisdom.
Sophia Jesus.
No.
If you love Jesus, you gotta want Sophia.
Hold up, Jesus ain't no woman.
Jesus was a woman and man mixed.
No, that what you said. Where you get that?
Jesus was gay and straight.
No.
I might agree with him on that.
His nails is Jesus didn't have no black nails.
The disciples did.
No.
Yeah.
Your nails is black.
Yeah, the disciples did.
You got
Next
it.
question. Next question.
Well, next question, God. We got everybody
That was
tell us
interesting
what
right
in the
there.
comments.
That was very interesting.
If you agree with what I'm talking about, no, they gotta tell because that's it. I can't. No, I can't. Come on. I can't be up real high. And y'all, the people tell us the truth. Okay, now this is some bull.
Okay, let me say something. We never expressed there was a Trinity, even though I believe in most churches believe in. I had to come to know the truth. I used to teach the Trinity to God open my eyes up and let me realize there's not a Trinity. We believe that. And the only one God, Jesus is the Son of God. The Holy Ghost is the power of God. And so a lot of times they didn't understand who the Son was or the Father was. This is how the Trinity got started. Because Jesus came as Lord. And when he came as Lord, they didn't understand why he became Lord. He became Lord because he died for our sin. God made him the finisher of our faith. But everybody don't believe that. The Bible said, blessed are have not seen but yet believe. Everybody don't believe in Jesus. I told people two kind of religion in the world. You got liability and you got full cover. Liability is saying you stand in your own power, in your own belief, in your own faith, and when you stand before
Come on, God, this nigga got a switch in his mouth. Stop playing with that question.
I'm going through Jesus.
He got a switch in his mouth.
I got a
He got a switch. You ain't set up yet. Come on, gang, make you first.
No, it's terrible diarrhea. He got diarrhea.
Next question.
Next question. All right, next question. Next
Okay,
question.
you got something else. Okay,
This is a
next
deep question now,
But anyway,
guys.
they don't know nothing about. They write about the Trinity. If they ain't write about nothing else, what is it
You
about?
can't shut the church up.
Okay, listen. If they write about anything else, they write about the Trinity. I give them that much. I got to give y'all
Okay.
credit. I gotta
Okay.
give y'all
Okay. We're
credit.
getting somewhere.
Now,
We're getting somewhere. Next
It take
question,
the
though.
church that long to admit they wrong.
I can admit that there's not Trinity in the Bible. You know, so
Next question.
that don't have nothing to do with me.
This is gonna hit home to I think everybody, because we all gotta die one day. What happens after we die?
I died 5 times. So I'll let one of them go because they don't think they
I
died.
said he died 5 times. He died mentally. He died spiritually. He died when he went to sleep at night. Every time you sleep, you die. Come on. Well, you say you died 5 times.
Like, I died 5 times too. I'm not here to play. I don't like to play.
Okay. Well,
All right, my Mexican heritage would like that, but I'm brown. And many people don't like when people play with them.
You don't know when you
Well, plenty of them.
from the church perspective when you die.
why you keep using the church?
Ain't long got the church is way.
When you die, where you go? To the hill?
He died too many times. He don't remember.
Where you go?
To that bottom of the pocket.
Ain't got no problem with my pocket. Anyway, listen, this Abraxas. We gotta get back to that because
Why you be talking about
because we're talking about the death and afterlife.
He asked a different question.
So Abraxas mean basically mystical, or it mean so he's asking about the mystery system. And when you talk about God, God itself is a mystery system. I am a high priest in the order of the mystery systems. So the mystery system
I'm
that
mystery
would-
priest.
So okay, whatever you want to call it. But a mystery just basically means can you ask the question about where we go when we die? It's a mystery. That's why people have come up with different diaphragms or different theories on what happens when we die, because no one has ever died and remembered it.
I do.
Back to
5 times.
There's no documentation to prove that.
I'm going to prove it.
So that's between him and Sophia or Abraxas.
Sophia keep lying. Sophia keep lying to him. He's so in love with Sophia.
But nobody knows. But what we can do is understand that your breath is connected. Your breath is connected.
Pastor, the question is what happened when you die? What happened when you die? That's the question.
You go back, kick with Sophia. Listen, he was cheating on Sophia with Sophia. He married to Sophia. They from committed.
I like Sophia. Sophia wisdom. She wit. And I like women. Y'all know I love women. Now I can't. This is too. Anyway,
This is why people can't die, right?
Okay.
Since they don't know, since the church don't know,
What?
and the priests don't know,
I'm like a church.
I'm gonna tell you what happened when you die. Right? I try to let them go, but they doing a lot of, they doing a lot of frivolous. Right? The priest about to get that bottle out of his pocket, and the pastor about to pass the collection plate around. So don't nobody lock the door. Don't lock the door in here.
He never locked the door.
I'm
gonna tell you, he never locked the door.
What?
He said shut the door. And the reason why he said shut the door, church so messed up these days to where people don't like to give, they don't like to do nothing. It's sad when a pastor got to almost.
It's sad when the pastor got robbed him.
No, that wasn't robbed. It wouldn't have gone putting out.
Yeah.
He said shut the door. Because he already know when people, mindset people in now and giving, they don't like to give. So he was trying to raise a certain offering for the conference. It costs money to do conference. So when he said shut the door, it wasn't his church, so he didn't get no benefit out of it. It wasn't his conference. He was invited to the conference, so he had no gain. No personal. No, people don't know.
Wayne can't talk about the fake pastor, right? We want to know what happened when you died, because I died 5 times, right?
Okay, you die. Cause you so sound like a little bit smoking.
We almost threw up.
Oh Lord.
Because when you talk about there, it hit home. But Pastor, I brought you to tell you that you already dead.
That's
and when you
born dead, that's one thing you got right.
and when you die, you go
we want spirits.
of a loser.
You know.
Come on, gang, I'm trying to catch the spirit. I'm gonna catch the spirit, gang. Y'all trying to catch the spirit.
Let him manifest. Go ahead, tell him to get it up.
Spirit, gang.
Let him manifest. Go ahead. Manifest. And tell him what happened that day.
When you die, you go through a series of illusions. You start seeing all your attachments that kept them stuck. You start seeing your fake mama, your fake brother, your fake kids, because everything fake. You live in illusion. And then you see a white light. And this white light, when you see it, you be kind of like, I see it. But you don't think and understand that everything is external. What you, internal, I mean, they got me catching the wrong spirit. I almost caught the whole. Stop playing on me. Everything is internal, but you see it external. So you think you looking at a creature, a monster, and you get afraid, right? And when you get afraid, you start bagging back. But when you bag back, the light bag back too. Because it's actually you. I'm gonna tell you how it is. You see like this. You see all around. Oh, God, mama, I died 5 times. So the light that you see, I'm talking about the light.
It does what we just tell us by the way. We're not finna do this.
So you don't want to go to the light?
The light is you, nigga. Come on, gang. The light is you. You are the light. But when you embrace the light, you become enlightened.
I agree with him on that. You don't have to go no light. You are the light.
And when you become, and when you come to lighting, you can go see Sophia.
Now, can I ask one question?
What kind of being breath is what kind of jeans Sophia got on?
Come on, guys. When last time you see the spirit and it's some jeans, gang? You like to play with Sophia. You like to play.
Blonde hair lady.
These YNs kill each other. Y'all like to play.
No.
That's why I keep my switch.
No.
That's why I keep my switch.
Well, listen. I'm trying to see if she a blonde head, cause everybody like blonde hair. I don't know how she look. If she got, and she have a body too.
Jay, they don't know the answer when you die.
To the YN.
Next question.
Now, I gotta say, Sophia, look, I told you.
Next question, Jay. Please get some order in the shit.
To the YN.
Why you ain't got
All
no
right,
order
next
yet?
question.
Keep God
Man.
first. and you
This is
and follow
a
your
serious
conscience,
situation out
okay?
here with morality.
You ain't got no order, Jay. What the f wrong with you, Jay? How long you been doing this?
What you mean?
You ain't got no order. You let these niggas just babble and babble on.
Oh, no. We getting into it. We getting
No,
into
you
it.
getting into it. You gotta let me talk the most.
Talk right now. Go for it.
I don't want to talk. Ask your question.
And then,
All right, let's get it.
yeah, you
Morality.
need to be censored. You
This boy here so. This boy here so.
Next question, Jay.
What is the role of morality in you guys' religions?
For who?
That's a good
Morality.
What?
morality.
For
There has to be morality.
what the f that word mean?
And I'm gonna address you first.
What that word mean?
I don't even know what it means.
Morality is comes.
I'm a spirit.
It comes with. Let's Google it. Google it.
What do you mean?
It's just principles. It's principles in which one should live, morals to what governs one, puts one on the right track, or
Exactly.
keep one on the right track. Now, when it comes to morality, what I love about this religious text,
nigga know everything.
so what I love about morality is the lie in the text, whether it be the Quran, whether it be the Bible or the Torah. There is principles in there that we can apply to our lives. Even text has error to them. Okay, literally, those people never existed. I'm talking about in the Bible now. In the Bible, that's true. It never existed. We got to go there. Literally, it never existed. But the morale that comes from the parables and the stories that are in the Bible, you know what I'm saying? It helps navigate us. Those are philosophies and theories that one has came up to identify the hidden presence and to put order and morality. And you know where it comes from? It comes from the hieroglyphics. Okay, it comes from the two Abraxas of
All your words the priests don't understand. You say you a street priest.
because now I'm breaking down.
He's a college. I'm gonna break
This nigga a college priest.
a college priest.
Yeah.
Let me say something. I'm gonna tell you what
they
they do. Forget it. By the use big word, they hiding behind reality. In fact, this is how you cover yourself. Anytime you use word that people don't understand, it make them feel comfortable of the lie that he spread. First of all, when you talk about the Bible got errors in it and all, there's no proof in that. All that just sound good. And because he called it a story, he says something that's made up. I told him just take, but he always quoting from the Bible. If it's true or not, he always use it when it benefit him. But he don't never use it when it come down to just land.
I'm like that.
It ain't on two.
The Bible do not lie. There's no lie in the Bible. It's been a
haven't
debate
seen one.
across the world about the Bible lie. They don't lie. They mislead the truth.
That's right.
They tell you it means something that doesn't. He's a fool. He don't understand that that's the truth in there. Right?
He just don't
He
know
too
how to-
smart. He got to
Well, the oral principles come in educated. Well, look at educated. He's so educated. What's up? This dude so educated. Look, he's so educated. He got a gangster rag on.
I'm not the
He got a buckshot. He got a cross.
No.
And he got some type of gold thing on. And he got a preach around the neck. Ask him what he is. This only what are you?
What
I'm
are
a
you?
spiritual believer. I'm a believer that believes in the most divine and hidden presence. Now,
This nigga crazy.
let's get back to
Next question.
what this means. These are sacraments. These are my sacraments. This is my.
Take some order in this shit.
No, when it comes,
Hey, we on to the next one, man.
Them rocks mean something. That's why they're there. They match his fingernails.
Get your order,
Now,
Jay.
let's go. Let's keep
Let's
on coming.
go.
But again,
Let's go.
it is attached to morality. Is attached to principles that one would attach to their life to help govern society as well as walk in righteousness or order. Because any
Okay.
society that
Okay.
doesn't have order has chaos.
Man, more
All right.
morality. Let me say something. Now I know what it means. Morality, right? Let me tell you something. Everything got a balance. You need good, you need bad.
Okay.
So you need good morality, you need, I guess, bad morality. Is that a word, bad morality? Yeah, you need bad morality too. Right? The perfect thing is be in the middle with balance, right? Because you ask me, am I smart? I say I don't got knowledge, right? I got wisdom from Sophia. And I'm gonna tell everybody the difference. Knowledge is attainable, but wisdom is the sense to control that knowledge. Right? So I can control this fool any time of the day. He's a encyclopedia.
But you have
Hey,
to understand words in order to understand. Like I said,
Nah,
we don't know words.
I get
don't know
it. I
words.
get it.
Between right and wrong.
I get
Right?
it.
It just him.
If I'm in trouble, I don't need you to be deep on me. If I'm in trouble.
No, I
Don't
get
be talking
it.
about, see what I so, and then that tell me to get out.
If a young man comes to me and he don't know understanding, and he need to understand life, we're gonna go and understand morality in layman's terms and break it down to them. A young man and a young woman should know what's between right and wrong. If they don't, that's where we come in.
There's no such thing as right or wrong. Everything got a balance.
Read that. He says no such thing.
So, all right. I
Next
understand-
question.
I
That's what
understand
he
that.
said.
Everything got a balance.
Right or wrong,
Okay, we
it's
get
your
it. We get it.
Okay. Oh.
Say there ain't no morality. Y'all saying there is morality. Morality. We on to the next one. Why does God let us suffer?
Why did God love suffering?
Why does He let us suffer?
Oh, I'll tell you why. And
He said Sophia.
God.
No, why does God let us
Abraxas.
suffer?
Hold on. He said, "Why? What?"
God let us suffer the same way.
Oh, no, so that's a good question.
God let us suffer for one reason. The same thing we should do. God just deserved. See, we think loving is taking control of your creations. See, God understands the true thing with your creation and let it go and let it keep on creating. Right? He give it kind of like free will. And I ain't talking about the God that he talking about, the God that gonna make go to heaven and scream hallelujah for 13,000 years. I was like, oh, if you be good, right? So I don't want to be good for that, right? And the truth of the matter is this, that everything comes from one place. And he's neither good nor bad. But he create, he let it do what it decided to do. So if it decided to be a priest and lie to the people, if it decided to be a church and continue to lie to the people, or if it decided to be me, and I guess no, I ain't lie to nobody. Like, wait on me. I lie to everybody. I lie to. If I'm better than Muhammad Ali, I'm better than Buddha, I'm better than Buddha. What the other name? Yeah, Malcolm X, and I'm better than Martin Luther King. I got a better drink.
Your dream
Okay.
is what?
Okay.
My dream is to make all the white things be
He asked about
just
suffer.
like.
So can I answer that too?
Yeah, go ahead. That's why you meant to suffer.
Why did God answer? Well, first of all,
In order for you to suffer, in order for you to love, you must know to suffer.
no. Okay, that make you something more free. You know what I'm saying? In order for you to love, sometimes you love, your suffers come in different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? Losing a loved one, loving someone, or someone not loving you. So suffer can come in different perspectives, okay? And so even God, you know what I'm saying, give us a demonstration, you know what I'm saying, even from a biblical text of suffering, of what Jesus went through. He suffered for the atonement for the sins of the world. So suffering plays a part in our lives, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to being hurt, disappointed, and things like that. But, you know what I'm saying, suffering also build.
I'm suffering. Listen to this.
You know what?
No, you
They got me suffering over here, gang.
No.
Well, let me say this here, where
Let
you
him
can
talk.
stop suffering. Let me help you. Suffering is based on your belief system. It's not necessary what we say is suffering is. If you believe something to be wrong, it is wrong to you. If I say I'm on a sad day, I don't like the day and it's raining outside, I call that suffering. Or I could lose someone, but the Bible says when one died to rejoice. But we're doing the opposite. So if your belief system is wrong, if you believe that losing a loved one is wrong and you don't believe that they're going in a good place, then you're going to feel like you suffering because it's in your mindset. If you lose a job and you feel like you done lost your job and you don't know what you're going to do, but you don't know you lost that job that where you can own your own business. So you're looking at suffering based on your belief. If he feel like he got to get money to win a woman, or get a woman,
He do.
and
He do. Yeah. He need money.
and she play him, and she play him out of his money, and he feel bad about it. That's a belief system.
good one.
But he's suffering because he done tricked off the money.
Yeah, all the time.
But you got something like that ear tricky and feel like they're getting what they push. It's really your belief system. Let me let you not
So it's all about perspective and your belief system.
You gonna have to pay. No. You gonna have to pay for a woman. So then you know you married.
What's
to
that?
her. You gonna have to
Suffering, let's get to it though. Let's get to it.
Let the pastor talk.
Let's get to it.
Let the pastor talk.
Okay, I'm gonna do you out.
What's it like? Give me life.
It comes in when God gave man a free will. And so if I can't say
My thing.
why didn't God allow people to suffer free will, then man cannot choose what he want to do. So God intent to put the tree of knowledge, good and evil in the garden. He knew man, no goddamn tree. He knew man, whatever you call it, but it gave you the ability to open up your mind to make a decision right or wrong. So a lot of time what people don't understand, God is all knowing. He know everything. So it was his design. The moon do what God, it wakes up and do what it put. The sun do, the moon to die, the earth, everything do what God created to do. Man is the only creation that God created to do what he wanted to do, and outside to follow all. And so we have a free will. And so this is how we able to do what we do. So when you talking about why do God allow people, so I hope you ain't doing no Buddha stuff.
Oh, come on, gang, you talking.
But I know, cause you Sophia, you line them toes like and counting and stuff. I'm just saying, I don't know what you got from.
Come on,
I would beat your butt and everything. But back to what I was saying is that a lot of people, you know, he burnt leave money.
Come on, gang, do your thing.
Okay.
I hope you ain't doing no reading.
Do your thing, gang.
Okay, we gonna get busted.
Hold on. I gotta ask you this.
Well, do what y'all do. Come on. He asked you a question?
You know what? You gonna burn Mike right? That's a ritual. You do ritual?
Well, I'm so glad I got the. I don't know what he doing, but I rebuke the people.
I got a question about that though.
Let's go.
Okay. But
What's going on with rituals?
Man, listen, I don't believe in nothing that man uses as religion or something that empowers. I give God all credit. You understand that? You don't understand.
Do you believe that communion is a ritual?
It's a barbarian.
Ask a question.
Do you believe that communion is a ritual?
So what I'm about to say, and I'm through with it, you suffer because you have a free will. And if men didn't have free will, we'll be a bunch of robots. We'll obey God. Nobody wouldn't hurt each other. Everybody be kind, and there won't be no suffering. There won't be no because we got free smoke. It comes with suffering.
I gotta get fried for all this.
Back to the ritual though.
I'm suffering because he got all this stuff on. He ain't no power.
He got no power with this beat. This is
Hey.
but this is like I said, I got to explain this, you know what I'm saying, again, real fast. This just remind me of what God brought me from. It's like a kufi, which kufi just means one that walks with God or one that has the God's presence in their lives. Okay, this is just a prayer shop. These are friends. Oh no.
What the God you were suffering?
That's what I'm saying.
You're
So I suffer.
Or you're a crip, or you're a trip.
Look, I'm
He a trip. A real trip.
see.
Okay, they added that question there. We don't know.
But at the end of the day, I have power in me. And if someone need prayer, I'm a priest. I'm a street priest. I pray. And just like I pray for you, I pray for out of all the nonsense y'all be talking about, I still pray for you because I'm the street.
Hey, give me
Hey, we appreciate
job.
that. We appreciate
You know
that.
what I'm
That's
saying?
what's up. That's what's up.
Praying too. The most-
But back to rituals though.
Go ahead.
Back to
Go ahead,
rituals. Bishop,
Bishop,
do you consider communion a ritual?
What'd you say?
Do you consider communion a ritual? Drinking the blood and eating the flesh, metaphorically.
Well, people don't
Jesus, they drunk Jesus' blood.
That's what
That's what we
They
talking
drunk
about.
Jesus' blood.
That's what
I don't even know the Bible. Try to explain it.
Yeah.
But that's what that means.
Understand what that means.
Let the pastor answer. Let the pastor answer.
Okay, I'm gonna let the pastor.
I gotta get fried.
Man, you got this call on.
I can't do all this
No,
talking.
you can't. Don't
Like you
filibuster.
preach.
Don't filibuster. No.
Okay.
The Bible said, "Drink of my blood." You know what I'm saying? And eat of my flesh.
Okay.
That's what the Bible
Then
says.
you gonna run around gonna somebody, he gonna drink their blood and eat their flesh. Cause he took
That's what the Bible says.
No. He was
Bible
speaking
said
of symbolic. He was talking about
I want to talk about
his
blood.
body was gonna be broken.
Now I want to talk about
For
blood.
the remission of sin, the blood gonna be shed. And when he's talking about his body is broken and eating my flesh, he's talking about how they gonna crucify him. So when people like him that try to understand the Bible in the natural mind, they'll misrepresent the gospel. He'll go out there and kill somebody, he'll cut them, drink their blood, he'll fry them, maybe put them on the grill and eat their flesh.
You want to talk about blood?
And sure enough, him, he don't tell
I'm gonna tell everybody what to do.
No, we gotta be careful. That ain't what that's talking about.
I'm gonna tell everybody
They're
what.
talking about Jesus gonna be crucified. So please, man, don't go and cut.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Drink their blood. You the major interpretation.
I'm gonna tell you what to do with the
He asked you
blood.
that, don't you know?
Cause all
For a
blood.
preacher like me to come on this, you know, I'm glad I'm not closed-minded. Cause they said, so what you doing on this? Paul said he became all things. I like to hear of people like them how they think.
I tell you about blood.
If I didn't meet people like
Blood.
I wouldn't have nothing to preach on.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
The word. I tell you about blood.
Okay.
Okay, tell me. Do you drink it?
Or the Africans.
They believe
that we good to them.
you gotta find an innocent animal. Okay.
You didn't know that. Oh,
A cat.
Just getting it for laugh.
A dog.
I gotta let it go though.
Anything green. You gotta find a river. You gotta find a river that go one direction.
Where did you get that information?
But first, you gotta kill the cat, the dog. You gotta shred it and break its bones down little bitty pieces and put it in the water.
What you gonna do with it?
And let it float. And the piece that end up at the end, you take it. You put it on your neck. And you wear it forever. And you will never die. You will never be killed. Thanks to the God of war.
And this is why we suffer free will. See how free able to say some crazy stuff and get away with it?
Crazy.
Free will. He don't know what he believes.
$50 store at
Free will.
He tripping.
Some people ain't gonna agree with me. Some people gonna say, hey, this preacher, he condemned them. He talking down. Yeah. Some people, because they want to do what they want to do. Free will. That's why you got folk on my bench to go against the Bible, because they don't want to give up the godhead. So they'll say the Bible.
Yeah, it's the same.
To you it is.
Uh-oh.
He said,
Hold up.
hold up. You not having sex up here.
So how is
What's the
your thing?
You gonna act like really on right now.
Because
He's getting the information from somewhere, and it kind of
Hold
makes
on,
him
Sophia,
act like
Sophia
that.
doing something to him. She doing something.
Yeah, he's getting the information right now.
He getting
And it makes him
information
act like
download.
that.
Well, why he download information? My definition of someone that deals same sex,
sitting in your lap.
same sex. You gotta stay with me. You gotta stay with me. The same sex is just
Sophia just sat in his
unnatural
lap. I just
order.
saw it.
Unnatural order. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't reproduce in the same sex, and so I think it's a learned behavior or a lifestyle that one. You know what I'm saying? That do I judge that lifestyle? No, because I'm in no position to judge. And let me put a disclaimer out there. I do not count that judgment. I do not claim to be perfect, okay? But I strive to be, you know what I'm saying, in the name of God. You know what I'm saying? And so my thing is this. I don't have to be judging.
Y'all ain't answered that one question yet. What was the question, Zay?
You start wiggling and shit. We had to and you were
You
downloading.
never see me wiggle.
What you not playing on me? Downloading.
Oh,
And you said, so we just.
Come on, gang. What you trying to say? What's the question? You ain't got no order in your.
Because he was.
Hey.
People thought it's better than him. He ain't got no order. He asked shit yet. What? Ask some questions, Dan. You ain't saying shit.
All right, next question.
You keep on saying the next question. It's just like Cam Capone. Come on, gang. You ain't got no
I'm the
food.
black Cam Capone, right? Tonight I'm Cam Capone, so let's get it. Next question. What happens when a baby is born, and when does the consciousness hit them? Some kids wake up at 5, some wake up at 3, 7. Is that their soul coming in their body? What's happening during that birth to 5-year-old range?
I could answer that.
What?
What the fuck? He said when a child is born, the Bible said in 2 days the soul's in trouble. The devil don't wait till you get to a certain age. He's tried to deal with you mentally, spiritually off top. That's the reason why the Bible said that the devil is the god of the air and the airways, and that's why they use television and they use radio, music, and they influence the child at a young age spiritually, and they don't know what they is, and they end up doing things unconsciously. So a lot of people don't know that one of the most powerful tools is this. I just have to be honest with it. Even we use it, we can't do. It's almost like a god, you know. You use it for everything. All Morris gang, and it is a god to some people, and so you have to understand the mindset. So the devil don't wait till you get to a certain age. I know people say after you 12 years old, it ain't on you. That's just once a man comes to the knowledge of the truth, then he's responsible for his own action. But my point is, a child at a young age, the enemy always comes to try.
Okay, let me ask the question. First and foremost, let me get fried, right? It ain't no child, right? It ain't no kids, because every soul is on this earth is reincarnated, right? And let me tell you this. It was a child. The child was 3 years old. She came and said, Mama, I was before, and my body was over there. The mama blew it off, didn't listen. She told the daddy. The daddy listened. They went, they found the body.
What is story?
So this gotta be crazy. I downloaded it. But you can look it up.
You know it's true. Yeah. And he didn't even wiggle this time. Look at that. That's an undown. Also, when wiggling, he laid it out. Yeah, he just.
She go back.
He didn't even wiggle.
She go back.
You know what? But I think he got fried.
And they find the body, right?
Well,
After they find the body, she say, and I know. They go to the man. After interrogation. Interrogation? How you say that word?
Interrogation.
Yeah, after interrogation. How you say it?
Interrogation.
Yeah. Cut that part out and just put it where he said interrogation to make me sound smart.
I got you.
So after the interrogation, right, he confessed. He said that, yeah, I don't know how y'all know, but I did it. He went to jail for a long time. The moral of the story is this. Every soul, no matter how young or how old, is grown. And it ain't when a child, you said something really wrong. When a child is young, they use their imagination. They play. They are connected to the pheroma. But when they go to school, they get in that cycle and they lose everything. See, what you don't understand is the school is what programs them and make them lose their consciousness. See, the school don't give you consciousness. Boy, you stupid in the beat.
Hey, I was just asking the question. I'm just asking the questions
You
here.
stupid in the beat.
Next question. Where does intelligence come from? It seemed like pulled it from the stars.
No.
It seemed like you pulled it from somewhere else. Where does intelligence come from?
I think intelligence is in the mind. What you download, what you read, what you consume, then you begin to make an assessment to become intelligent. Intelligence is just knowing something in order to articulate. That's how intelligence is. So I don't claim to be the most intelligent at all, the smartest, but I'm just using my ability and my senses in order to become more aware of what's going on around me. So I believe that's what intelligence is. It's becoming more aware psychologically and mentally, because your body, your temple only follows your mind and what your mind thinking.
Come on, gang. I'm a GD vice lord. You talk about this. I'm a gangster. I'm a crip, gang. I'm a blood. What about Brick Lady in jail getting his up?
No, man. Come on now.
Not
Brick Lady.
Gang, Charles the White on the loose.
Oh, shit.
Charles the White on the loose, gang.
Oh, shit.
And see, in Charles, man, I really don't even want to speak on him no more, man, because I'm real disappointed, you know what I'm saying, I'm speaking on that baby like that, man. And so,
this nigga changed. He the church. This nigga changed everything. He got anything, any other word to say, he got something for that.
He got something on everything on his ass.
Yeah, he got something for everything.
He got me upset. Now I'm gonna have to repent. I'm like, cause I don't like what he said. I'm for real. I'm some for real. You know what I'm saying? He does not represent DFW, man. We do not think like that, talk like that, man. And that was a very insensitive statement. He said that about the baby. Yeah, man. I'm sorry. I'm flesh at the end of the day, and I get pissed off at the end of the day too. And even the Bible say, "Don't look at me like that." Even the Bible say, "You be angry, angry but sin not." So I'm very angry. I'm trying not to see it.
Now that's judging.
He judging me. I'm not
saying what's so mad about.
I'm not perfect.
What you
But
saying?
don't do that, man. And if you got to do all that, you gotta do all that to you gotta do all that to get views, man.
The church ain't
and prayer goes out to the family. You know what I'm saying? Prayer goes out to the family, man. You know, the running and all that, man. And so, like I said, what I wasn't saying, I don't agree with that. And so
we're not rocking with that.
That's quite. I'm pissed off now. Now I'm pissed off. Okay, let me say this. Pissed off.
Let him talk.
Since he mentioned the statement that Charles and White made. Charles and White is very intelligent because he had statement to draw attention to himself. It's all self-gain. It's nothing to benefit the people because he don't say nothing that benefit the people. It all benefit him. He doing it for the bag. Anytime you speak against a child, I don't care what the situation is. Yes, we understand that if you live in a life that most of these guys live, you put your kids and your family at risk. We understand that, but you don't say F the baby. So that lets you know that regardless, baby, because it is true, whether it's a grown up, whatever, the little person, the little people. And so my point is this here. a lot of people say a whole lot of stuff, but you got to understand the motive behind what they saying. And if you feed on into it, then therefore he gained the win. He win because his whole point of making a statement is to draw attention to itself. And so you should never let nobody emotionally disturb you off a statement that a fool say. You see what I'm saying? So he said a whole lot of stuff. He lied on me. He said that I was at him and his wife was going through something, which they went to my church. And he said that said if he give me more money, I'll save his marriage. That's just a lie. I never talked to him.
Please say my marriage, Pastor. I pay. I'm waiting, Pastor. I got please.
He done called on to it. Yeah. Sophia done got him called it. Okay. But watch this. And so he made that statement just to get some attention. And I never made that statement. What's his name?
What the f is he?
Because he the one.
What the f is that?
Put Charles the White out there.
What was that, dog?
That's Do Farrell.
Because get get up and get in the camera.
I'm pissed off. I'm
What
pissed
the
off.
fuck?
He know
I would, because y'all brought him up when we hit.
Man, fuck Charles the White.
Dude, because Duke put his ass out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Taught him all that shit. Yeah, doing now. But my point is that he made that statement is to get him some attention. So we understand everybody have a heart, regardless of what you're doing. Some people don't have a heart, but for me, I hate what happened in the situation, but I learn from, and some of the people that is out in the street that's doing these things, learn that when you live in this life, everything come with it.
Well, for me, I like the Charles the White. Right. Well, yeah, he got a lot.
Why?
He cosplayed up in there, got knocked out. But I don't want to go like with no y'all get.
Well, you said y'all you mean that literally?
No, I mean that no, y'all tripping.
The church shouldn't even think like that.
Listen,
because I don't look too close for you to be thinking that. Some near the church. No. I ain't in the church. I'm in the kingdom. I don't know what he told.
Listen, Charles White, right? He had financial crisis. He gotta work to get paid. Nobody at his age should be doing that. Listen, he don't got his YouTube. He don't got a brand. He don't sell nothing. And don't nobody buy nothing. And he run around talking about Say Cheese giving him 10,000 all the time when Say Cheese giving him 3. Right? He got to risk his life for this fake money I just burned up. Right? I don't like the church, right? Because they control.
Well,
I don't like the priest. I don't like the priest because they Jesus. But I don't like.
You talking about the fake church?
Yeah, not your church. Your church is good. So listen. I want to go to your church, but you won't let me speak yet.
But I ain't Jesus because he never existed. That was speak.
Oh, come on, man. I ain't devil all the time. I'm gonna get possessed. I don't get possessed in your church.
Okay.
I want to be.
Long you don't bring that heifer Sophia.
I'm not bringing.
No, I don't want her to.
Listen. Back to Charleston. Why? I just heard that he a child molester too, right? And that's gonna drop soon. He raped his niece, right? I'm lost for words, but I'll tell you this: Charleston White.
Okay. Okay, we on to the next one then.
We're on to the next one. It's pissing him out too.
We're gonna end it like that. Hey, we're on to the next.
Can I ask you something? Because here recently we just had something happen in Frisco. I don't know if you heard about it. You know what I'm saying? It's a real good conversation real quick about that, about a young man. And Pastor, I know you can address that. You know what I'm saying? Camelo, you know what I'm saying, young man that another young man, you know, Metcalf, and he died.
Wow. Okay.
And so it's a big thing going on now to where, you know, he had a GoFundMe account. I think what happened, they suspended
his GoFundMe account
for his defense case.
Mr. GoFundMe account.
So it's a big controversy, you know, because he getting fried, y'all forgive him. And so it's a big controversy going on right now. So he getting fried. That's what I gotta go on. I don't know what. Oh well. Anyway, it's a flip side to everything. You know, I hate the fact what the young man did, but here's this look at like. First off, the young man we give. I feel sorry for the family. I pray for the family that lost the loved one. But here's a young man, he's not a teacher. He's not a coach. He goes into a place and tell another young man, you know how he king is, hey, get out under the tent, I'm gonna boo you. That is bullying. I don't care how you look at it. And nothing wrong with bullying. And that could be true. But here it is. Here's a situation. If you flip it, say it was a white guy and the black guy, told him get from under tent, and the white guy them and said I was bullied. I don't think he would have got $1 million bond. You see what I'm saying? So my whole point is, it's not a white and black thing. It's just the right thing. And I believe that it shows that anytime any student tell another student, you finna move, or I'm gonna move you, that's spelled out bullying to the fullest. I think the young man made a mistake. Why? Because he carried a knife for protection. He must have been bullied before. Nobody just carry a knife with them for nothing. Somewhere he been traumatized by some student or somebody. And you know how kids is, they want to show out in front of other kids. And I think that when he stuck them on the one time. So let's look at it. Let's be real about it. I think that he might get manslaughter, but I don't think that he intended to kill a young man. I believe that the young man was bullying him. And so out of protection, you never know what you do out of fear. I done did things out of fear. So when you in fear and when you scared, you make mistakes that you can't take back. And I believe that the young man was bullying the young guy. And he lost. I hate it. I'm praying for both sides. But the fact is, let's be real about it.
Listen, if somebody got stabbed and somebody died, that's good. Because for somebody to live, somebody got to die, right? I don't want to waste a whole lot of time talking about the dead. Jesus said, let the dead bury the dead. Pastor, that's true, right? So I don't want to talk about that. Next question.
What role does religion play in your life, and do you have to have religion to live life?
Our religion fake. Religion was created for control. Religion was created to kind of like block. Religion was created to block you and God. Because what do you need a man for to go to something that's inside of you for?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Jesus came and Jesus said, don't look up, don't look down, look within for God, right? So if everybody in this church with all these buildings, Jesus said, I'll knock it down in 3 days, right? So if you got a church right now, knock that down. Burn it to the ground, fuck the church.
You know what? It's going to be people like these guys. I'm just being honest. The Bible said last day there's going to be a seducing spirit, and Sophia's seducing spirit. And it's going to convince you to try to make you, everybody don't want to accept Jesus as the Lord and Savior, or believe they died.
I accept Jesus.
I'm just saying, believe they died for their sins.
Jesus never died.
Okay, listen. The reading that you do, because God don't believe that the devil don't mind you believing in one God. He don't mind you believing there's a God.
It is.
He just don't want you to accept the atonement for your sin, because he knows that matter what man accomplished down here, they have to stand before God and accountable for everything that we did down here. And so you can't change people from that. No. One of the things that Satan don't want you to believe, he'll use any platform, he'll use anybody to try to convince you that Jesus is not Lord. But the Bible say every knee gonna bow, every tongue gonna confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. Even if you believe it or not, you might not confess it in this life, but when you stand before the Creator, you're gonna have to confess your things. And so let me tell you why. He will. And he said he don't believe that a man stand between them and God. Well, first of all, you got to understand what Jesus represents, what he came for, what is his whole purpose. People preaching about money and cause, but they don't even understand the atonement of sin. They don't even understand why they say we've been bought with a price. Right. They don't even understand when the Bible said in the beginning was the word with God, where it was God, all things was made.
Right. Look,
everything was made in him with the light of man.
Look, man, the church full of bullshit.
Hear it now. The church full of deed this year for hearing it now. So what is the light? He just said a while ago that we are the light. He got some sense about that, but she sees the true light. And so he's the light that light every man to the world.
Let me tell you,
they don't believe that.
Jesus came here. Jesus, they asked Jesus. They said, Jesus, you or you God. Jesus told them I wasn't God. Nigga,
never say that.
every time somebody died, people on earth say they God and say you gotta get through him through me. All this. Everybody that's gonna say they gonna get through God through Jesus gonna be stuck on earth. So, Jesus can't free you, nigga.
How you gonna get to him?
Stop playing on me.
I am.
Jesus came with the knowledge and the understanding.
So how do you get to him?
That's all he came with.
Okay, he came with.
He didn't come with nothing else.
Watch this.
Jesus came with the sword
Okay, so where did he come from?
to cut the fake reality,
Okay.
this illusion.
So now, please just admit there's a man that stand between man and God. He just gave you Jesus' sign. He just admitted he cut your dicks out. So he just admitted that Jesus is the one that stand between man and God.
Jesus brought the word, so did Buddha, so did everybody
But Buddha
else.
died.
So did me. I brought the word. I'm a prophet too.
He's a prophet too.
Hey.
Did you ever hear me say I was
Speaking of death, speaking of death,
You
though.
said you everything. He the street free.
on the street?
Do you prophesy?
I pray for the streets. I'm not in the streets. I'm up from the street. So I pray for the street. God deliver me from the streets. Now, can I deal with religion for a sec? Okay,
Yes.
that
Let's
word
go.
in Latin means ligore. It means to bind back to.
Why do you know all these words?
You know a lot of words.
Okay, because there are other people out there wanting.
But you a deep though. No, you so smart till you dumb.
No.
Now you got some of the deep words.
Dumb
From the
motherfucker.
hood. You say you a priest, right? You go to the street with that deep stuff, you gonna make every dope. Keep everybody.
I don't go to the streets with this deep.
Why you a street priest?
You know what? Because I just told you, I don't have to be on no crusade to go anywhere. When the knowledge that the Savior, the after the day, people are going to sleep.
Fake ass street ass
That's me. So when they vote the street, when the streets want knowledge, they want information, it is my responsibility to serve. It is not my job. I ain't so serve, yo. Go to the streets. I'm already in the streets. What are you talking about? In the streets, I already know. You Google me. They already know the streets gonna preach. I'm going to preach it. I'm going to preach it, but I ain't going to force it on you. I'm not going to go around and say, what do you mean when I'm preaching? I'm preaching about one, to know thyself. Know thyself.
What do you guys
have to
think
know
about-
who you are. You laid the 3 points. You a soul, you a body,
Hey.
you a spirit. You know
What's
what I'm
up,
saying?
guys?
What you mean with a name that we're going
Hey.
Okay, first of all, let me recommend.
Next question.
What do you guys think about
Not
aliens?
to the streets.
Hold on, spirituality before religions. Okay, go get that book by Professor Cobb. Okay, spirituality before religions. Okay, but all I'm saying is this: we are all born spirit, but we was taught religion. Okay, because spirit is connected to your breath. You take your breath away, you know.
Hold on. 1 second.
Okay.
I don't want to listen to him no more because he said he's a street priest that don't be in the street.
Come on, down.
You just said it.
No. You said, do the streets come to me? I said, no. I said, the streets come to me.
Now he's lying.
No.
Next question.
Hold on.
Next question.
In the streets
What's
come
your
to me.
take on
That's
aliens?
something I'm
He talking. He talking.
I don't be
He
in the
talking.
streets.
What's y'all take on aliens?
Hold on.
He talking, though.
Street activities. See, that's different because the streets know what the streets is. Let's be real. The streets know what's going on in the streets.
But you not in the street.
But no, I'm not in the streets.
So you can't be a street priest.
I'm a street priest because God delivered me from the streets when I was in street
my
activity.
God.
So I'm no longer, I'm of the streets. That's why you see when you Google me, it say priest of the streets because I come from the streets. Now, in the streets, no. The streets know the streets. So I pray for the streets because I know what goes on in the streets.
But you not in the street, so you don't got nothing to do with the priest.
The priest in the city, I'm the priest of the streets. And I have come to do
Next question.
Next
question, guys.
You
Hey,
was out of control.
what's your guys' take on aliens?
Oh, D beat on the street a lot of days. I play on
Exactly. And so that's why I'm here. And the most divine got me here, right here, as his cover. You know, to pray for him because I understand.
That's your cousin.
As his
Big Dugo, I want to say something back. Big Dugo, I ain't playing. I gotta say on Tuka one time, I ain't playing. Let me say it one time.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me say on Tuka one time. On Tuka, I ain't playing.
Hey, you ain't playing
I
then.
got it.
Next question.
But
What's
next
your
one, let's
guys'
go.
take on aliens? Do you believe or not?
Oh, yeah. Aliens. That's his God. I for her mama. He don't know that. The earth is flat, right? And all the aliens come from Antarctica, right? And you gotta go over that ice wall. And when you go over the ice wall, it's gonna be a spot that glow, and his name Abraxas, right? But if you keep on going and going and going, you're going to find another spot where the blue people came from, but they wasn't blue, they was black. The Anunnakis, right? Anunnakis, they aliens, but they're not aliens, they us. We are the direct descendants of aliens. That's what I got about it.
You and him might be.
What you think about that, Bishop?
That you talking about? You want to deal with what? When you talking about alien, I don't know if it's some or not, so I don't get into things that
They all in the church.
Okay, I understand it. What you called it, whatever.
People talk about variants and everything.
I'm in the kingdom, not the church.
The street
church
pastor.
is a villain.
What's going on? What you think about it?
When you're dealing with people that talking about aliens and a flying sauce, the Muslim nation Islam, they say they believe that Allah is in a flying sauce. I don't get caught.
Good and crazy. The crazy as hell. So you a mothership.
A brother can believe in anything they want to believe in. Now, I promise you, you ask him, do he believe in aliens?
He gonna say yeah. He
gonna
believe
say,
everything.
Yeah. He believes everything.
He believes everything. He believes everything.
But I'm not saying. So he have the right to eat from a tree of life. He know good and evil. But for me, I stand on the Bible. I stand on the Word of God. I'm not the average person. He say he a street priest. Never been to the streets.
Never been to the street.
You,
Hold on,
in the street. But I'm talking about the priest.
Okay.
I'm talking about the priest. But so he might need we gonna change his name after this broadcast.
Yeah.
We're gonna change his name.
Yeah.
We're gonna protest
Not
his
in the
name.
street.
Yeah. The ex-priest.
Ex-priest.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you want to say ex-priest, well, it's free of priest because I'm a priest.
So I go to the street, and most don't like that because they figure out
And he
why
keeps street
is
niggas with him.
on these broadcasts with all these. Jesus went to the cellar.
Nigga, you keep street niggas with you.
That's right. Jesus went to the cellar.
Yeah.
Because how do I change it? Why?
Yeah.
So if I don't be a light to dark, they're going to change. What's wrong with the church today? Once we get knowledge of Jesus Christ, we think we're better than folks. We feel like we can't go where they're at and witness to them.
That's facts.
People don't
Facts.
want to hear a sermon. They want to see a sermon. Why? It's because I came from the streets. And the reason why I go back to the street, because I never had a priest that came over the street and told me about the Lord Jesus. If he had came to the streets, I might not went to prison.
On Jesus.
Yeah, they came to the streets. I might would have woke up. I might have would not nobody. If he came to the streets, I might have would have went to work and not still good. If he came to the streets, fool me then. Fool me back in.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm going back to the streets now. I was everything. Fooling me back
No,
in.
don't do it. Don't do it. No, don't do it.
I want to
Don't
say
do
this,
it,
right?
man.
Fake priest.
I want to say this. The reason why I like the path, he keep this movement in the streets. Every time I see him, he got the streets around him, right? I know he right one way to y'all. Y'all probably think, okay, cool, he's just good. Brother, I ain't gonna spoil it.
No, they ain't gonna take good. They say I'm the devil. They gonna say,
I ain't gonna spoil it for y'all.
I'm trying to get. They gonna say all that.
I ain't gonna spoil it for
They don't never say nothing good about.
I ain't gonna
people
spoil
like
I ain't gonna spoil him to y'all. He may be GD beating Vice Lord too. I'm Larry Davis.
What is possession?
He's of the streets and well connected to
you
angels. No, I'm not the
Next question.
street. I'm the priest of
What
the
is
street.
possession?
And so let's get to this.
What?
Hey,
What is possession?
Oh, good. That's
I
good.
gotta keep them all.
Possessions.
What is
Get out of
possession?
order.
What's it
Is it
possessed by
real?
what? A spirit, a
What's-
person, like possessed of his cup, possessed of what?
Like the movie, I guess
Tyler Perry
you could
movie?
say any scary movie where a person get possessed in it.
Oh, as a possession?
Yeah, is that real?
That's nothing. That's nothing. We all possess every day. Possession is what you call possession is not really possessing. How could you get possessed by something that lives inside of you? Right?
What do you think? What do you think is happening then?
Yeah, listen, when God brought you to this world, he gave you everything to be good, everything to be bad. You don't need a spirit. You need that from the outside. Everything you created you, right? But they got a balance, right? So what you speak of is bullshit, right? I'm not going to be able to talk about no bullshit like it's some spirits running around for the house in your body. And then they already in your body. You already a mix of good and bad.
I agree.
That's what I got to say about it.
Well, I would
think it's
say
just a
cast down every
psychotherapy thing?
imagination that exalts itself against the knowledge of God. So you do have people get possessed by the curse of
where the mic?
And so what you mean, I understand what you're talking about. You're not talking about a spirit that gets in and take. You talking about being possessed mentally. Yeah, you got people that being possessed mentally. That's why they worship cars, That's why you got false prophet that prophesy to people that ain't true. God ain't did that much talk. He didn't even talk to Jesus that much. Then you got some people that run around and say something that God did not say. And now because people don't know their word, they listen to these false prophets. And now the church is built up on flesh. Everybody talking about what God can do for them instead of what God want to do through them. And so we live in a society that men don't know his left hand from his right hand. We live in a society, now the church being hurt because false prophets.
But y'all give people too much time. You gotta sound smarter than me.
Hey.
You guys sound smarter than me. The church takes out better than me.
I got a biblical
Ask
question
some more
then.
questions good about the devil then.
No, I got a biblical question
Gang,
then.
you got to let it read the screen.
I got a real
man.
biblical question then.
But my point is that once we understand what's going on in the church realm and how the enemy have deceived the mind of the people to get people from going to the church and hear the word of God. So now everybody think that all preachers is hustlers. Now they talk about what Marvin Sapp done. Only thing we see the ugliness in the church, but we don't see people who came from the project, done been set outside, saw their mama lay up with man to pay bills. We don't see our daddy selling drugs just to pay the bill. We see everything else, but we don't understand.
But what do I need a man for to go through, God?
You might not, but don't need a man to go through.
I got a
God,
question
because
now.
The Bible said we is his
Let me talk for
offspring.
1
God's
second. I got a
not for us.
question.
He got something to say. He got something.
No, let me talk for 1 minute. I got a question.
What, Jay?
In the Bible, there's a story where some things are going on. Jesus cast some spirits out of somebody into some pigs, and they ran into the lake and drowned themselves.
Yeah. See, I'll tell you about that.
So was that possession? Did the pigs get possessed by the spirits or not?
Now, that was something different. When you speak of that, what Jesus did, Jesus was curing people of what some people like to say is bipolar, right? So what Jesus did, he calmed that spirit, right? Again, you are stupid, like everybody else, right? Let me throw one in a pig. Give me a pig, then. Boy, you're dumb. See, the pig is the most filthiest animal ever. He eat everything. That was a boy.
Okay, give it to me.
All right? I just gave it to you. Let the priest get it right.
Okay, and you know what? When Jesus came and the man that was demon possessed cutting on himself, he asked him, "Who are you?" He said, "We are legion. There are many of us."
Yeah.
The reason why he said that is because spirits come in all kind of ways. You can have a spirit of pride, you can have a spirit of hate.
There you go.
Unforgiveness. There's all kind of spirit that possessed this young man. And when Jesus came, he tricked him. Jesus asked him, "What is your name?" You can never overcome nothing unless you call it by name. People are praying for people, but they never called out the spirit. That's why Jesus said, "What is your name?" If you're a whore, call the Spirit. You're a liar, call it by its name and it'll come out.
Be firm.
Why? Be firm. If you're going to help somebody, tell them the truth. If you see somebody doing something wrong, tell them the truth. Even if they say you judging them, tell them, "Hey, baby," she said, "Well, why do you dance on the pole?" "Because I'm trying to get my money." Then tell her, you.
And she asked you.
Yeah, I
And she asked you. You didn't go to judge her. And
You're not judging her, but you tell
Woo! But she asked you. You said
we don't
she
want to
asked-
offend people, so we go around. If somebody's struggling with home lifestyle, don't go to say,
The church always judging
"I
people.
love you, bless you, may God bless." Then they'll judge him.
The church gonna judge say homosexual. Because the first thing you'll say,
Because it's now.
why don't mean
That don't mean he's a punk. I'm just using you as example. But if you gonna deal with the spirit, you got to call it by name. So that's why God told Adam, name everything. Adam named everything.
Listen.
He became power.
I'm gonna tell you one thing, right? I'm gonna tell you one thing.
When you call it by name, you have power.
Since you want to say my name. Don't when you go to the Bible, right? When you go to Moses say he asked
always on the beat.
because the Bible's my true religion. He asked them, he say, "God, what is your name?" God said, "My name is I Am." The church been so confused. Moses was talking to his damn self. And when he talked to himself, he asked who God was. He said, "I am God." Stop playing with me. See, y'all take the scripture and y'all use it wrong. He told you to take it and say yourself. You took it and tried to save everybody else. Okay? Stop playing with me. Right? The true God is I Am. Because that's what it say in the Bible.
Okay.
I am.
Well, a lot of people want to know this right here. Can you take life? Can you be a serial killer? Can you be a person that's...
Yeah.
What the hell? Can you take life through what now?
Can you take life, cause a lot of pain to people's families, and still get into those gates, or still ascend to a higher level after death?
Yes. I'll tell you why.
So you want to tell me Jeffrey Dahmer is in heaven?
Murder is good. When you defending the word of God, moving forward, that's the you be rewarded for. Jesus told you to sell your house and get a sword for. But the for money, the for drugs, the dirt gay ass did, all them rappers, that to get you back reincarnated, back to earth, which is already hell. See, you want to talk about all this shit. I'm already dead. I died 5 times. But I won't die again. I won't taste death. Y'all gonna look up, and I'm gonna be gone.
Hell is you talking about? Anyway, hell is you talking? I can't take it no more. Listen, okay. You reap what you sow, and you sow what you reap. And so, you know, a man that lives by the sword, die by the sword. So if you're doing evil, I believe karma comes to you that way because you've sown that, and so you have to reap that. If you sow good, you reap good.
I couldn't say it wasn't no good and bad.
You said, yeah, thank you. So where you learn good? Where you learn good and bad from? I just told you. Now we go back to morals. So when you adopt religion,
God, why you get those stories?
Then you can adopt those principles and the parables and the stories, and you can apply them to your life.
Not to say something this time, because O.J. Proctor, the fake crip, told me that I didn't do enough. The fake crip.
Oh, taking that booty? Oh, you supposed to be taking booty?
The fake crip.
Oh, yeah, the fake. Oh, you supposed to be taking booty? Oh!
No. He wants to say anytime somebody trying to, okay, I know. But a real man don't have to explain himself. Now, watch this.
Okay, go ahead.
This guy here, I'm just going to be with you. I'm just being straight up. He said that he didn't say enough last time I was on the show with them, so I'm just going to help him out. The reason why I didn't say that much, because I respect men's and I like to hear what they have to say. It's not necessary that they are being dumb.
You ain't saying anything because he had to study me. I like the church.
But I learned a lot from there. I had to learn from there. I don't know everything. So I come to also not give knowledge, but I also come to gain knowledge. That's what you didn't know.
I don't know everything either. I'm learning.
But I'm going to say about OG Percy, right? Yeah, I saw a video. My wife here came to me a video him on her in that beat up his son. With this. No, not like that. Don't like boom, boom, uppercuts. There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know. I ain't say nothing.
Yeah.
That's what he would do.
He would beat up his son with fists.
But depending on what his son was doing.
Yeah, but when I saw that, I said, damn, I don't want to get hit by Percy. So y'all talking exclude me for that. Because somebody beat their son like that.
Blow your face out of that part.
No, right. So when they talk about Percy, blur me out.
I'm going to blow you out. I got you.
Blur me out. We good. Yeah, we good.
He said, Mike,
blur me out.
Listen. Let's be real. Ain't a man on earth that's living, that got breath in it, doesn't make my even stand up on my head. So that's a joke with me. Let's go to something else. But I tell the truth on camera on myself. I ain't never had man problem, but that was somebody else. But back this year, anytime a man on camera, it can be OG person, it can be gangster, but it can be whack 100, 110, whatever you call it. Anybody that tried to express himself like he's a gangster to people, you really walking in fear.
Yeah.
I know a gangster when I see
you want to get
really gangster try to make himself seem like he's Superman or what they call him, LL.
Yeah, Big U want to get
in the booty. Or what the other guy, Michael Jackson, I'm bad. Anytime you act like Michael Jackson and LL Cool J and you think that's bad, I know, that's what they use. It ain't nobody bad, man. It's just I think one another. Everybody tough. Everybody bleed. Everybody can get. That don't make you a gang. So all these guys that come and talk about they ran the penitentiary, he did not run the penitentiary. I was on.
First ain't run the penitentiary.
No, sir.
Come on.
Hey, A crib can't run the penitentiary. So Percy ain't run the penitentiary. He got no sound. They don't work there. Okay. So that line. I've been on all the units, most of them. Right. But he never ran on Ferguson. He never ran on Beto. I did time. They never, all that's game. That's to get you to bleed, folk bleed, they some type of tough guy. No, the dude named Corden, he from South Dollar, named Corden, that he says is OG. I raised him, so let's stop playing. We're gonna stop talking about the gangster stuff. But my point is, I walked around as a fake gangster before. I walk around sagging, trying to impress man, cause I know how to fight. I wasn't trying to impress man. Impress man by trying to hit you in your mouth and say something. Hit me. Try to fight you. I shot a man, went to prison for a long time because I was trying to impress a man. But when I became a real man, I don't have to prove to you what I do to you. I just that when you come to me wrong, that the God that I serve is able to keep me from doing the things that my flesh want to do. So I never realized I was until I learned to serve God. All the stuff I did that you hear about Eli, people robbing people, all that was fake. That was fake. We got down, you were getting down? The real Eli. No, that was the real one. Take a man's hand and say, I'm sorry. A real man able to look at another man that think he's a gay man and tell him, you softer than cotton candy. Listen, I know what cotton candy is. I know it's sweet. You sweeter than cotton candy. A real man able to say, I'm sorry, I apologize. Hey, brother. But he able to you too. That's not a man. A real man able to say, I'm sorry, I'm apologizing, and he also nerve to the man. Listen, John, let me say this by occasion. Let me say people for years. But let me say this. That don't make you. Let me say this. A man that will not kill to protect his family, to protect God, is a bitch. A man that run around just too much, he just too much, he a bitch too. So you got to balance. I don't lie, she to steal, but I still kill. Hey man, I'm gonna use this word. Why do a man, why do these young men feel like they got to get bodied? You gotta kill sometimes. Where you learn that from? You gotta. I told Doonie, a lot of guys on the street would go out, but when they're in prison, you don't never hear that gangster stuff. Yeah, people don't want to get. And they know what. Yeah. People don't want to get. Watch it. Everybody can pull a pistol, but nobody be bold enough to stand up to a man like he's supposed to one-on-one and fight him. Win or lose. If you me, at least you gonna know that you ain't gonna get somebody that's gonna lay it down. I told Dude Farrell, I told him I respect him. Same time when them dudes called him out, he went to Oak Cliff by himself, gave him a location, didn't have no gun. They called him on boy. They say, let me call, hey man, Dixon, let me call my hood. He showed up by himself. I respect a brother that way more than anybody said, let me go get my crew. I sent a dude on the YouTube, they were getting into it. He said, I'll be back. I'm gonna go get my hood. I'll be back. I'm gonna go get my, that's protection. That means you're scared. A real man ain't scared to die. A real man ain't scared of another man. A real man. Next question, man. This dude talk, he was babbling. This ain't.
Speaking of that, though, why did God?
A real man fear God. That's my. That's it.
Okay.
You ain't no man. Lock the door. You be tougher than God.
Why did God?
Tougher than God. Next question, Jay.
Why did God give us egos when they're very dangerous to have?
There you go. God didn't give us ego. Perfect. The ego come from the demiurge, but that's God. And that what you on earth you got to keep, right? See, your ego is the reason why you can't balance. Remember I told you the story about Sophia. Every time I talk about Sophia, he get mad.
Right? I know about Sophia.
But God,
but you go with her.
But Sophia was like,
I love it.
She locked the demiurge in the firmament. And that firmament, they locked them in with earth. And that demiurge
with me. That's Gnostic teachings. Okay, that's Gnostic teachings. Again. Okay,
Gnosticism. We ain't saying it. Gnostic and Gnosticism are two different things, bro. Gnostic and Gnosticism are two different things. Let me say it's not this. Gnosticism was destroyed in 400 BC thanks to great because he wanted to put me up on that. It was destroyed in 400 BC by the church, right? They replaced that with Gnostic. So he talking Gnostic, I'm talking Gnosticism.
Yeah.
Right, I'm talking the truth.
It's a mystery.
He's talking to replace.
Okay.
The church
and the
the church, listen to me, the church directly cloned their teachings and everything from Gnosticism.
Yes. That's what
So
I'm saying.
the church
Yes.
is Gnosticism.
Yeah, the church
In reverse.
because
That's what a lot of people don't know. Gang, let me.
And the
The
first
fuck?
I'm trying to tell you about
The
Gnosticism.
fuck?
Okay, you tell they get old much.
No, too what? I just know about Gnosticism.
You sound like
Damn.
it's a Greek.
It's a
Damn.
right?
We don't climb out, we don't speak Greek. I know. Oh, you know what? I just realized what his problem is. He was one of those kids and didn't know that much.
Yeah.
Soon he got something in his hand, he done went crazy with it. That's why.
Because I'm not interested in
Make it about Greek and shit. I don't speak Greek.
Listen. This is my buddy, but he couldn't help me if I was in the street. He took deep for me.
all my brothers out
He
here.
said a word I can't even spell.
Because I'm helping you now. I'm a real life
Next question,
I'm
gang.
helping you now.
I did this year.
This nigga got no order.
Is there
can
any
listen. No.
place?
Next question.
No, come on.
Is there any
It's
place
dictionary.
where all of you guys can agree on something? Is there any topic?
Can we agree on something?
Yes.
We did agree on something. We all agreed that there's a God.
We all believe that there's something bigger than us.
Yeah, but we can't agree with what he told us to do.
Boy, I like that.
We don't know
Okay,
what we're supposed to be
okay.
doing down here.
No, but I tell you what we're about to be doing is, because we break these conversations up, then we will have what you call a new street revival. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a nigga that I love to go to the street. You set the platform up and you pull the street out, yeah, I'm him. I go to the street. What I'm saying is we gonna go and we gonna have a campaign to where we can have a forum to where it's open for the streets can talk to it. Then I can apply knowledge and wisdom as well as
Well, since they gonna criticize me, let me say this here, cause everybody know what the goes to do. They gonna criticize me, cause they say while I'm sitting with doing it, I sat with him because he come from something. I can't listen to nobody that never been through nothing. He should be one of the biggest rapper in Dowie for TD Jakes. I like but TD yeah, he used to be at the party house. Don't let him fool you. Go put a video. He was one of the first gospel rappers in the world that went on the platform that he went on. A lot of people don't even know who he's sitting in front of. And I respect him because he is self. And a lot of times,
I ain't trying to fuck, Pastor. I ain't trying to, Pastor, don't expect me, but I'm not trying to do that. And I ain't giving no money neither. I'm broke, Pastor.
Okay.
I'm broke. I ain't got no money, Pastor. I don't got no money.
Okay.
I'll donate, Pastor.
I'm gonna
I'll
tell the
donate
truth.
some
Look
money.
what he just said, though. Watch it up. Even when, regardless of what he trying to say, he got money or whatever.
I ain't got none. I'm broke.
Listen.
Pastor,
Okay, now,
yeah,
don't sound like you.
help me, Pastor. Yeah, help me,
I'm
Pastor.
not the punk. Come on.
Yeah, help
Now
me,
listen.
Pastor. Yeah.
My thing is though, I respect people for who they is. That's just who I am. I respect
next
it
question.
for who you is. Next question. And you don't respect people for who they is, you'll never get to know them for who they is.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I got a question for you guys. Relationships. How important is God in a relationship with your partner?
That's a good one.
What'd he say?
How important is a relationship with
your
God?
partner. That's good right there. Because a lot of times a woman want a good man, but she don't want God. I can't be with a woman that don't feel God, because if she don't feel God, she'll cheat on you, she'll disrespect you, she'll lie to you, she'll steal from you, and she'll set you up. So anytime a woman that don't feel God, why? What do you mean feel God? I'm not talking about just go to church. You got a lot of women that go to church, but they don't feel God. I'm talking about the principle what a woman's job is. A man was not made for a woman, but a woman was made for a man. A woman to serve a man, a woman to love a man, that in return, a man would give her everything. But the problem is we mix the game up. We say happy wife, happy life. That's not Bible. A man ain't supposed to give a woman everything she wants. A woman supposed to give a man everything he needs. And so that's the principle. But he in love with Sophia, so he lying to trick.
So
And he tricked with Sophia too. So Sophia with everything. I think different about it.
If I think a woman, let me give you a message from God. Let me give y'all a message from God about 50-50. Hold up. It's coming in.
He think he's coming in. But why is that?
Y'all like the
God said
okay, get in.
this. This was God. This was God said. Let me tell you what God said.
Niggas don't play on me.
Watch us love women and love God.
But let me talk.
Okay, go ahead.
So God said this. Love, but don't attach. Because attachments keep you stuck. Let a man love as many women as he wants.
Where you learn that?
As long as he don't attach to any. Because everybody running around and they loving. And one thing about love, you're just supposed to observe. When you observe that which you love, that's true love. True love is not control. It's not telling your woman you can only have me. Or she telling you that you can only have her.
Saying that.
True love is accepting the fact that we are creation of God. In no relationship, not a son, not a mother, not a brother, is worth the pain of coming back to earth. Because I tell you this, every relationship that you got and you attached to will be the reason you reincarnate. Reincarnation is real. No attachments. Relationship.
Communication is the oxygen to any relationship, whether it be with your child, whether it be with your significant other, whether it be with God. But communication, so any relationship, if you're in a relationship with anything or anyone, there will be a line of communication. Once the communication stops, the relationship is over. Even before it's sabotaged and over physically, it's over spiritually and emotionally because you have cut it off and there is no communication. So try receiving things from God, communicate with God, and see how that happens.
Next question.
That part.
I got a question that's a little different. Is it going to take God to get Yellow Beezy out of trouble?
Yellow Beezy? Listen, I said something about Yellow Beezy, right? And I'm going to say this. In the streets, it's give and take. When you die. Y'all act like jail is bad. See, jail is what you get when you try to vibrate with the same low consciousness. Let me tell you what I mean. You can give a fool money, but you can't make a fool stop being a fool through money. Right? Yellow Beezy was rich, but wasn't rich enough to pay the full bond. He needed a discount. Stop playing with me. That shows a lot. That shows one or two things. One, you're broke. Two, you're broke. And all this shit for nothing. So you ask me what he need, God, I think he needs some more money to pay for an attorney.
Well, let me just say this. And I don't speak on a lot of that. I can say this, that if I was in his position, I'm just gonna say if I was in his position,
You wouldn't be just y'all be in the streets.
oh gang, you gotta let me talk. If I was in his position, I would be praying. You know what I'm saying? If I did do it, that God would clear my name. And that's all I can say about that. So when it comes to God, yeah, I believe that he's a believer just for that fact of praying that God would just clear a situation out if he didn't do it, you know what I'm saying, and clear his name. But other than that, any situation that any of us get into, especially when the system grabs us to where we have to pray, even Eli said when he was in the system, he prayed and he didn't know how you praying, but
You can't pray once you get to jail, you already there.
Yeah, but you could pray for free.
I got a question about the culture.
Let me say this here. When you talk about Yellow Beezy, not just Yellow Beezy, you got even Lil Baby. A lot of these guys just in trouble right now.
They praying.
And so I don't know if he did it or did. Pope Peter say, yeah, you know, you can see this and that. That's not true. Facts is facts. And maybe it's made, you know, I don't know. Because the internet make you look like you did something, or if internet a possibility you could have done it. My facts is this here. It's going to take God in anything. I believe that if he come to his knowledge and put God first and don't worry about what people say and accept God and see what his purpose on earth, then God could bring him out of. If he don't, he going to suffer the consequences because people that got to a point to where they feel like they are God and they don't need God. And so I don't think he's in that situation for nothing. In that situation for a reason. Even if he did it or not, God is trying to get his attention and other people's attention that's in that situation or could be in that situation. There's a lot of rappers that's hating on one another. There's a lot of rappers that got something against one another. And so that's what's going on.
No, faith.
Okay. I got a question off of that.
My
then.
introduction. God can help anybody, but man can't. And so I think that if he come back to understand his purpose, and don't worry about what man think about, even did it or cared it. All these guys that locked up. We talk about vision. They come to God, they come and seek after God. The same God that brought me out of prison with 40 years. I believe
You had 4 years.
at 40 years.
Well, we
40
next
years.
question.
That's it.
Oh man.
That's it. That's the end of your shit. You done yet?
God is
Nah, I ain't done yet. Cause I got a question about the culture.
And a half. Stop playing with me.
I got one more question about the
like
culture.
Well, he said you got 4 more.
One more question about the culture. That's all I got. One more.
5 more.
It seemed like the black culture is worshiping demonology right now. The kids are saying, I'm a demon. I'm a demon. I'm on demon time. How can we fix
demons.
this?
What
How can
don't
we
you
fix
get?
this?
We demons, gang. I'm a demon slayer. I'm going to all the YNs know. I got a few demon slayers with me. I just got Greg D. Quiz. His cousin.
All the YNs are demon time.
He my number 1 demon slayer. And we going from hood to hood. And we slaying demons, gang.
Let me say this here. Watch this here. When you talking about serving demons and doing this, man, money can mess you up if you're used to it. A lot of time people get money and think they God. What I hate about the black community, man, we'll go spend $1 million on jewelry. $1 million on a car, but we won't spend no money about no land. We won't put our kids in no insurance. We ain't got no insurance ourselves. We don't do what it takes to build our community, but it's so self-gain. Anytime you want people to look at you like God, the Bible said in the last day, man would love money the more than things of God. They're a lover of money. And so now that's why you got people putting money on everything, up to their ear. Money right here, money have became a God, and that's why they put it first. I just burn that. And tell me, nah, you don't worship money, and that's why you become the guy you is. But let me share it to that is. If you love money, money will trick you out of your life. Money will trick you out of who you think you is. You'll think you God. And so I think that a lot of brothers that's out here in these streets, that's rapping, whatever you're doing, selling dope or whatever, I think that money done got to your head to where it's going to take God to wake you up. And so the love of money, there's nothing wrong having money, but the love of money. Even preachers have loved money so much to where they'll lie to people about what God said, or they'll lie to people to act like God said something that he didn't do. I'm not telling you don't go to church. I'm not telling you don't give, because you got to be able to. The church don't live off of prayer. It don't live off of shit. Just like you got to pay your bills at home, you got to pay bills there. I don't care who you call yourself. So, but my point is that people are worshiping money. I don't care what they call themselves. I don't care if you're a Muslim. I don't care if you're a Christian. I don't care if you're a faith preacher. Everybody, if you're not careful, you'll worship money and you'll sell your soul for a job.
Money is the root of all evil. Okay, so not only that,
money not all evil. The love.
You're right. I stand corrected. Thank you, King. The love of money is the root of all evil. No, the love of money is doing, because I was trying to make a point, but he's right. I stand corrected. But the love of money is the root of all evil. So that's where you get all the demon mindset from. Because not just young YNs are on demon time. We got preachers on demon time.
I stay on demon time.
We got elderly on demon time. They're not really preachers. We got corporate America on demon time. You know what I'm saying? We got people in politics on demon time. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Demon time, basically a demon is just what? Bad energy or low vibration. And
Right,
so,
look. All that.
Low vibration.
Let's go. Thank you so much, right? For letting me know how stupid everybody is. I can't believe this. We got to come back again, because we can't never come up with one thing the same.
so humans are humans. We are beings having a human experience.
gang.
That's all we are. So we are imperfect.
He talked
We
too
are
much.
humans. We are beings having a human experience. So we have to seek our way.
We gotta do all this. Me and the pastor next
We are
time.
gonna find ourselves.
Gang. Just me and the
Uh-uh.
pastor. This nigga talk too much.
Cause I'm gonna pull up. If I find out him and the pastor here without me, I'm pulling up. And I'm gonna have my priest stuff on, different color, and I'm pulling up. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Our job is to do what we doing now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, we're gonna end it on that then.
That's sounding.
Listen, on G, Bitty Vice Lord, on Larry David. Stop playing with me. Listen, I need y'all to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this, right? This kind of content, y'all probably don't understand, right? But if you in the streets, right, and like, You just don't know your way through it. Keep playing this. You probably gonna find out a few things about yourself. And one thing you're gonna probably understand is you're not here to agree with nobody. You're here to stand on your own 10 and believe in what you want to believe. I don't agree with much of what they said, but I ain't gonna care. Because Jesus is gonna do that for me. On G.
And seek for yourself the knowledge.
Hey, they
He
pay
too
me something out,
smart.
man.
No, man, you got. He's so deep. He done put me on sleep.